Welcome to Somerset Success Strategies. Today's topic is managing apparent paradoxes. One of the primary responsibilities of management is to manage apparent paradoxes. This may sound difficult or maybe even impossible. However, it can be done. In fact, the ability to manage apparent paradoxes is what distinguishes truly effective management teams from merely mediocre ones. Always remember that if it were easy, everyone would be doing it. The fact that it is possible but challenging is what makes building a successful organization so rewarding. According to Jim Collins and Jerry Porras in their Built to Last study, they really talked about this tyranny of the or, O-R, and that led businesses to feel that they could only choose one option or the other, but not both. For example, you could have a culture of change or a culture of stability. You could be conservative or bold. That you could have a low-cost structure or a high-quality structure. That you could go for shareholder returns or being a good corporate citizen. That you could have a values-driven organization or a profit-driven organization. Well, what Collins and Porras found out is that the truly visionary companies that were built to last in their vernacular had a culture of embracing the genius of the and. They managed these apparent paradoxes by saying, we are not going to choose or, we are going to choose and. We are going to embrace both extremes at the same time. So they figured out how to have one option and the other simultaneously. Jack Welch also addressed managing these apparent paradoxes in his book, Winning. He uses the example of the age-old question of, should I manage for the short term or the long term? Of course, the answer is both. He described it as squeezing and dreaming all at the same time. Squeezing profit out of your current operations while dreaming of the future and not jeopardizing your future by your current actions. This is a difficult balance. Too much squeezing for short-term profit inevitably leads to running a business into the ground. On the other hand, too much dreaming about the future leads to never getting anything started. I sometimes describe this as balancing eating today versus eating tomorrow. If you ask someone, would you like to eat today or eat tomorrow, they will likely say both. In order to do that, you have to manage for the short term and the long term all at the same time. Stephen Covey describes this as maintaining a balance between what he calls P and PC. P stands for current production. PC stands for productive capacity. You can optimize current production by pushing your machinery and your people to their limits. However, if you do this for too long, you will damage your future productive capacity. Machinery needs downtime for preventative repair and maintenance. Human beings need rest and recovery periods to maintain their health over the long run. We need to take care of ourselves, our organizations, and our families by balancing the need for current production while at the same time always investing in upskilling and renewal so that we are ever increasing our future productive capacity. Another example of this balancing act of managing these apparent paradoxes is that here at Somerset CPAs we have a business consulting system that is built around a happiness-centric business model. However, part of our system forces you to realize that you cannot make everyone happy. If you try to be everything to everybody, you will fail. If you fail, you will not maximize happiness creation for all of your stakeholders. Therefore, you must focus your business model on creating creating happiness for the right customers, the right team members, and the right value chain partners by creating an optimal product and service mix that will generate the maximum cash flow, profit, and return on investment. This will allow you to create happiness for the right stockholders and still have enough profit left over to create happiness for your local and global communities. This means that the customer is not always right. The right customer is always right. In order to make your targeted customer happy, you may need to turn away customers that do not fit that profile. The same is true with team members. In order to make the right team members happy, you may have to make some other team members unhappy. The same logic holds true for your value chain partners and your stockholders as well. It even holds true for your community relations. In order to have any real impact on your community, you're going to have to pick one, or at the most maybe a short list of community initiatives to embrace. If you spread yourself too thin anywhere, you will not end up making anyone happy in the end. Please share with us your stories about how you manage apparent paradoxes. We would love to hear from you. Thank you.